Hello, this is topic 4-2 on writing the equation of a line. So let's just have a quick refresher. Slope-intercept form of a line is y equals mx plus b, where m is our slope and b is our y-intercept. So we want to go ahead and write some equations. Well, my slope is 2. That means that m equals 2. My y-intercept of 15, so b equals 15. And so y equals 2x plus 15. And that's it. So number 2, they give me a slope of negative 1/2 and a y-intercept of 3/2. Well, m equals negative 1/2 and b equals 3/2. And so y equals negative 1/2 x plus 3/2. Slope of 1/2, y-intercept of negative 3, m equals 1/2, b equals negative 3, so y equals 1/2 x minus 3. Now, I didn't put plus negative because that would be redundant. Instead, since that was negative, I just put minus instead of plus. And so that should be relatively familiar. Slope, y-intercept. Easiest way to find the equation of a line. Now, sometimes we're not given the y-intercept, we're given some other point. And so here, this is point-slope form. And it's y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1, where I've got a point of x1, y1. And then we can use this. So let's go ahead and look at an example with this. Well, my slope is negative 5, so m equals negative 5. And I've got a point 2, 5, so x1 equals 2, and y1 equals 5. And now we plug everything in. So we have y minus 5 equals negative 5, and inside parentheses, x minus 2, close it. Now we just solve for y. Distribute the negative 5 to both. So I'm given y minus 5 equals negative 5x plus 10. Now I need to get rid of this minus 5, so I add 5 to both sides. And I get that y equals negative 5x plus 15. Quite simple. So example number 4, we're given a slope of 3. And we're given these points. This is x1, that's y1. We start plugging it in. So y minus negative 6, which would be plus 6, equals my slope of 3 times x minus my x value is 3. Multiply it out. So y plus 6 equals 3x minus 9. Subtract 6 from both sides. Y equals 3x minus 15. Now for example number 5. We're given the slope equals negative 3. So m equals negative 3. And this time we're told the x-intercept of 3. So what that means is this is negative 3, 0. So same thing. Y minus 0 equals my slope, negative 3 times x plus 3, because minus a negative is really plus. Now I just distribute the negative 3. y minus 0 is just y. So this equals negative 3x minus 9. There we go. And I'm given slope of 9/5, so m equals 9 over 5. And my y-intercept of negative 6, that means 0, negative 6. And so y plus 6 equals 9/5 times x minus 0. Well, x minus 0 is nothing, so we get y plus 6 equals 9/5 x. Subtract 6 from both sides, and I get that y equals 9/5 x minus 6. Now, because it's the y-intercept, I could have already known that b equaled negative 6, and m and b, and gotten my equation directly. However, I wanted to show you this also works with point-slope form, just in case you forget. Let's move on to the next page. And here we're just going to review how to graph lines. So the negative 2/3, that's my slope. The 2, that's my y-intercept. So I begin at 2 on the y-axis, and I move negative 2, 3. Well, slope, if you'll remember, is rise over run. And so I rise negative 2, which means I drop down 2, and then I run 3. 1, 2, 3 to the right. And I'm just going to go ahead and keep on doing this as long as I have space. Or I can go backwards. I could rise 2 and run 3 backwards. Either way, I'm given a nice, clear line. That I can graph. And one last example. We're going to move negative 3. We're going to begin at negative 1. Well, negative 1. To move negative 3, well, that's the same as negative 3 over 1. So I'm going to drop 3, 1, 2, 3, and move over 1. Or going the opposite way, I'm going to rise 3 and run to the left 1. And I get a nice line. And that's my equation. Make sure when you graph your lines that you put points very clearly on it so that it can be checked in case your line is not very good, like the second line that I drew. Make sure that your points are very clearly marked so we can tell that you knew what you were doing. Good luck on your assignment. Have a good day.